My name is Lisa. I'm a happy homemaker living with my husband Junichi. It's just the two of us. Since Junichi is the eldest son of a distinguished family, his mother is eager for an heir. That's one reason she was especially delighted when we got married.
Congratulations, Lisa. Thank you so much for marrying into our family.
Thank you. I'm honestly relieved to hear you say that.
Oh, what are you talking about? Junichi chose you, so of course, you're wonderful. By the way, about the heir, Junichi, don't be too laid back. Please start thinking about it.
Yes, well. I'd like to enjoy the newlywed life a bit longer, so maybe later.
This is about my husband Junichi and my mother-in-law. Since my in-laws' house isn't too far away, my mother-in-law often comes to visit us. She always brings up the topic of having an heir, but Junichi usually just brushes it off. Even so, my mother-in-law is kind and caring, so I hope our peaceful relationship continues. But then... Hey, Junichi? About having kids, maybe we should start thinking about it, like your mother says?
Yeah, maybe you should get checked at the hospital first, just to be sure.
Alright, I'll get tested then.
Just to be clear, if the results are bad, you have to tell me, okay? Don't hide anything. My mother may be persistent about an heir, but ultimately, this is a decision between you and me.
3 years into our marriage, we've been trying, but I've had trouble getting pregnant. Following Junichi's suggestion, I underwent fertility testing and learned that I have a condition making it difficult for me to conceive. The day after we got the results, my mother-in-law happened to visit, so we decided to tell her. Mother-in-law, I've received the results from the fertility tests. The doctor said I have a condition that makes it hard for me to get pregnant. About having kids.
What did you say? Hard to get pregnant. What is this? This is not what we talked about.
Please, calm down. It's just that it's difficult for me to conceive.
Nonsense. Having difficulty and not being able to are the same thing. This is no joke. From today, I'll take over and guide you myself.
From the next day, my mother-in-law started coming to our house daily. She insisted that I cut back on sweets, eat a vegetable-centered diet, and serve meat dishes to Junichi. She had us try all sorts of methods not only for pregnancy but specifically to have a boy. Unable to eat what I wanted and feeling exhausted every day, I talked to Junichi about his mother. Junichi, about your mother, I think it's like a pregnancy superstition or something. She has me doing these things every day, and honestly, it's really tough.
Well, it can't be helped since you haven't gotten pregnant. It takes effort to have a child.
But, this is just stressing me out, and that's counterproductive. Could you ask her to stop coming over so often?
I'll talk to her about it next time I see her.
Despite my request, Junichi's nonchalant response left me feeling very anxious. The guidance from my mother-in-law continued, and Junichi seemed to enjoy it rather than protecting me. I felt I was reaching my limit. Thinking this, I suggested to my mother-in-law that I wanted to go back to my parents' house for a while.
Going back to your parents' house? Don't joke with me. Do you have any idea how much time and money I've spent for your sake, Lisa? Lisa, you're not trying to run away without even having an heir, are you?
Run away? No, I just need a change of scenery for a few days.
To behave like this without any results. It's unthinkable for a daughter-in-law.
Mother-in-law, wait a minute.
Enough. A daughter-in-law who can't produce an heir is of no use to me. Get out right now.
What? You want me to leave?
Yeah. We've tried so many things together and you still haven't gotten pregnant. If you're saying it's hopeless, then it's just as well. I can't stay married to a barren woman.
Junichi, why are you talking about divorce?
There's no point in being together anymore.
But you said whatever the outcome, it would be our matter together.
I don't remember such a conversation. Maybe if there were a child, it might be different. Since the childlessness is Lisa's fault, then there's even less reason to stay married.
How can you say that?
Just so you know, I'm not to blame. It's all because Lisa can't get pregnant.
That's right. You might as well blame yourself.
Hearing Junichi and his mother's words, I realized I could never have a child with such people. With no hesitation, I signed the divorce papers. I stayed at my parents' home for a while but soon got a job at a company and started living alone. I was enjoying my new life without the troublesome husband and mother-in-law. 3 years later, one day, the doorbell rang, and when I opened the door,
You took too long. How many minutes does it take to open the door?
Exactly. It's not like you live in a mansion. Come out quickly.
my, what noisy people. Who might you be?
What is with that attitude? You know perfectly well who we are. You're being deliberately obtuse.
We even hired a detective to find you.
I didn't ask for that, it's just a nuisance. So, what do you want?
Lisa, marry me again, please.
Ha! What's with the sudden visit and demand?
I thought if Junichi still loves you, it can't be helped. Oh, and don't worry about children. I'll start from scratch and coach you again.
You must be joking, I refuse. There's no way I would become family with you again.
Don't get ahead of yourself. No other man but me would take a woman like you.
Well, that's rather presumptuous, to say the least.
If there's some eccentric willing to marry Lisa, I'd like to see what he looks like.
I'm right here, actually.
Oh?
Who are you? Coming out of nowhere and giving us a fright. Could it be Lisa's boyfriend?
He's my husband, Noah. I remarried some time after divorcing Junichi.
You remarried.
A wonderful woman like Lisa is one of a kind, you know? I heard you divorced over child issues. The more I hear about you, the more foolish and despicable you seem.
After divorcing Junichi, I had remarried Noah, whom I met afterwards. Junichi and his mother, who had assumed I was still single.
Lisa! How dare you get married without my permission?
Exactly. We've been waiting for your return. How could you betray us like this?
No. It's ridiculous to say you've been waiting. And as for betrayal, it was Junichi who initiated the divorce, and frankly, it's creepy that you're saying this.
How awful. How can you say such terrible things?
Terrible? After what you did, you think Lisa would wait for you? If you're serious, you must be out of your mind.
Shut up. You, an outsider, have no right to speak.
Listen, Lisa can't have children, she's barren, and yet you marry her. You must be crazy to willingly be with such a woman.
What are you saying? You just asked to get back together a moment ago.
Exactly. And by the way, you just called Lisa barren, but we actually have a child now.
What are you saying now? A child is impossible.
You don't need to pretend we understand this situation.
It's true. Our child is napping right now, so please be quiet.
Napping? Just using that as an excuse to dodge the issue.
Neither Lisa nor I have any reason to lie. We're just saying not to wake our child.
I can't believe that without proof. Bring the child here if they really exist.
The child just fell asleep. I really don't want to wake them. Sorry, Noah. Could you please bring Madison here for a moment?
Understood. I'll bring Madison.
With that, Noah carefully picked up Madison without waking her from her nap and brought her over. Seeing this, Junichi and his mother reacted.
There really is a child. But I won't accept this.
She's about 1 year old, isn't she? How cute. So, what's the gender?
It's a girl. She is truly mine and Noah's daughter.
Oh, a girl can't be an heir, so it's meaningless. Lisa, you're still useless.
Hey, who do you think you are? What does it matter if it's a girl? Madison is our precious treasure, and your issues with an heir have nothing to do with her.
Exactly. A child's gender doesn't matter. From the moment she was conceived, she became an irreplaceable and precious existence. So Noah and I will love and care for her deeply.
I get it, Lisa. So now that you can get pregnant, break up with him and remarry me. You would definitely be happier with me.
I already said no. If it's about happiness, why did we divorce?
We divorced because we weren't happy, right? But now, I'm happy every day with Lisa. You could never make Lisa happy, not in a lifetime.
How dare you decide that on your own?
You're the ones making assumptions. You tried all kinds of things to get your new partner pregnant. Worse than with Lisa, and even caused injuries, right? How can someone who does such selfish things ever make anyone happy?
How do you know about that?
Yes, how? We haven't told anyone.
Just because you kept quiet doesn't mean rumors don't spread more than you think.
Even so, it's strange that Lisa knows.
Forgot? Our mutual friend Mia-chan told me.
Mia did.
Yeah. And by the way, Mia is my sister.
Actually, Junichi and I have a mutual friend named Mia. Coincidentally, Mia is Noah's sister. And that's how she learned about Junichi's situation. Junichi and his mother, completely unaware of this connection, reacted.
Mia is your sister, and her brother remarried Lisa. This must be a joke, right?
Why would we make up such a complicated joke?
That Mia, always spilling secrets.
Ick. What does that rumor matter now? It's irrelevant.
That rumor spread all the way to your company, didn't it? Made it difficult for you to stay there, so you quit. And that's why you came to me, right?
That's not true. I've re-employed at a major corporation.
Yes, he did leave his previous job, but that was for his career advancement.
We don't need those strained lies. We know everything, so making up convenient excuses is pointless.
I'm telling you, that's not it.
Yeah. Okay, it's not it then. But could you please leave soon? Madison just went down for a nap, and Lisa and I were about to join her.
It's really blissful, lying down together as a family of 3.
Sorry. You probably don't understand this kind of happiness.
Don't be rude. Hey Lisa, let's start over, just one more time.
Don't be ridiculous. The thought of being with anyone but Noah, especially you, Junichi, is horrifying.
Lisa, isn't that a bit too much to say?
You're the ones being terrible. You're interfering with Lisa's happiness.
Shut up. I care about Lisa more than you do.
If that's truly how you feel, then step back for Lisa's happiness. If you really cared about Lisa, you wouldn't be so forceful and demanding.
After being firmly rejected by Noah, Junichi and his mother reacted.
Look here. Just because Lisa and you have a child doesn't mean you can get cocky.
Exactly. You're just infatuated with Lisa because of a momentary emotion.
Oh man, these are the types of people who don't get it. What a hassle. It's pointless to continue this conversation. Lisa is my precious wife, the one I love most in the world. I won't let her go to you or anyone else, so give up and go home.
Don't make fun of me. You think you're better than me just because you remarried Lisa?
I don't think that. I haven't been considering you as a rival from the start.
Lisa, what do you see in this rude man?
Noah is just speaking at your level.
Are you saying we're the rude ones?
Who else could it be?
You've become quite bold after not seeing us for a while.
We're practically strangers now, and I see no reason to be polite or hold back in this situation.
Then we'll do as Lisa says. My mother and I will become the people Lisa wants.
Enough. There's no one who would want to be with you the way you are. Trying to mold yourself into someone's ideal on their command, that's the real joke.
We'll become your ideal people.
I've called the police. The station is close, so they should be here soon.
The police? What? You actually called 911?
Yes, I did. You wouldn't leave despite what we said, so we realized we couldn't handle it alone.
Why would you do something so unnecessary?
Because the two of you refused to leave.
You should have just left quietly when I asked you to go.
The police will be here soon. Upon hearing this, Junichi and his mother quickly changed their attitudes.
Understood, we'll leave right now, just as you wish.
We're sorry we won't ask Lisa to reconcile anymore.
Wow, what's with the sudden change? You're acting completely different from before. It's creepy.
Exactly. It's so creepy we're going to leave this place right now. So please, just spare us from dealing with the police.
What is this? You're not sorry, you're just scared of getting in trouble.
Don't say that, Lisa, we were wrong. We're truly sorry, please be happy with him. We'll pray for it.
No need for your prayers. We're already incredibly happy.
Don't say that.
Excuse me. Did someone here call 911?
The police really came?
What the we said we're leaving now?
What's going on here? You all look suspicious.
Officer, these people have been insistently trying to get back together with me.
That's right. We told them to leave because our child is napping, but they wouldn't go.
Disturbing a child's nap is reprehensible. How about you come with us to the station?
Please do.
Wait, what? No, please have mercy.
Hey, don't touch me so casually.
Hey, don't resist.
If you don't listen, you'll only make things worse for yourselves. I hope you've learned your lesson. Never come here again. Junichi and his mother were taken away in a police car. Due to past issues with the police involving his remarriage, they couldn't be released for a while. The news of this incident spread among their relatives, tarnishing the family's good name, and eventually, they were ostracized. Now needing to find work and a place to live urgently, they found themselves unable to secure either, as the small town's rapid spread of gossip left them unemployable. Driven to borrowing money without means of repayment, the once esteemed eldest son and his mother ended up living a day-to-day existence outdoors. Meanwhile, my life went on. Madison, it's about time for your nap.
Oh, Madison is in a good mood today, too. But doesn't she get the most excited around bedtime?
Maybe she knows that Noah and I will always be there with her. That might be why she's so cheerful and playful.
That would be nice if it's true. I'd be so happy. Oh, I wonder who she'll call first, Mom or Papa. She fell asleep so quickly.
Since then, our family has continued to live peaceful days just as before. Our daughter Madison with Noah is about to be 1.5 years old. She's still a baby, but she's energetic, talks a lot, and sleeps well. Noah is already thinking about all the things he'll talk about with Madison once she gets more words. Seeing him so happy about it makes me happy too. This must be what happiness is. Thanks to marrying Noah, I was able to experience such warm feelings. As we watch Madison grow together, I vow to protect our home as a housewife. Feeling truly grateful for my precious family, today and every day. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.